Good morning, adventurers.
Good morning.
We're just on our way out of the city of Poznań today. We're leaving Poland. We don't have a checkout until 12, and we've got it's about 11, so we're gonna head out, grab some coffee, and we have to hit up the post office before we leave because we haven't sent out our Patreon postcards yet.
Yeah, so part of them will be coming from here, but the next half will be coming from Germany. So stay tuned and see which ones you end up with.
But it is just as hot out today as it has been the other days.
I think we really lucked out because yesterday, even though it was the hottest day, it was also the cloudiest day. So it didn't feel quite so hot.
Yeah, but the sun is beating down.
It's brutal today, though.
So we are going to get some cold coffee and drop off these postcards. Then it's off to the train station and then Germany. Just like that. All right, coffee, check.
Boom.
Now we have to head back to the place, pack up, and it's off to Germany. You guys, taxi drivers here in Poznań have been so nice. All of them are so chatty and asking us about where we're from and stuff and really trying to speak English to us. It's really cool. But anyways, we're at the station. We're going to have to, it's attached to a mall, so we're gonna head to the electronics store and replace our wall converter that we lost at the restaurant in our previous video. Yeah, must have item though. We're suffering. Just one day without it, man. You can't plug anything in, it's horrible.
Everything is dead.
Got the charger, we still got 30 minutes, and we noticed there's this food hall over here, so we can grab some grub. So this place is pretty dead. The only thing that looks open is this kebab place over there, so I think it's kebab or nothing. We are on the train, and it is a tight squeeze in here. But our seats should be at the end of this car, hopefully. And hopefully someone else isn't sitting on them, which is what usually happens. We are just about at our stop. We're stopping at a little town called Frankfurt on the border on the river. Then we are going to hop a car and drive down to what town?
To Dresden.
Dresden, yes, which we've never seen before.
No. And
cool.
We're running a little late for our pickup, but they assured us that they have our automatic car. Let's hope that's true. And we'll be on the Autobahn.
But I think we're officially in Germany now. Doesn't look much different, but here we are. The door's open, but we're just in the middle of the tracks. So I don't think this is where we're supposed to get out. They're going anyway. All right. It's kind of scary. They're trying to close it. There we go. Yeah. All right. We have picked up our car. We are officially on the road.
We're car owners.
Didn't you already you made that joke in the last one? All right, we've picked up our rental car.
We bought a new car. Did it get old yet?
We stopped and grabbed some liquid fuel, iced coffee. We tried out some of the little German that we remembered from our last trip to Germany. I said, iced Kaffee mit Sahne? And what I thought was that was like coffee with milk, but I guess it's more coffee with cream.
Yeah.
So she gave us coffee with whipped cream and ice cream in it.
Yep, all the creams.
Yeah, which isn't really what we wanted, but I'm not going to complain because it turns out it's freaking delicious. So
and
whatever.
It's so dang hot out here that ice cream and coffee is a perfect combination.
Yeah, it's actually really good. But we are about to properly hit the road. We have how many hours?
Just a couple hours. It's
couple
a short
hours
drive.
Down to Dresden, and we're going to be staying in this little cottage that looks kind of cool online.
It's pretty cute.
Yeah.
We booked it last minute, so there were slim pickings, but that's okay.
All right. Are you ready to brave the German roads?
I hope so. So far, driving in the town's been okay. I'm feeling good about it.
The only reason I'm not driving is because her name was already on it, and they wanted 50 extra euro for me to drive. Isn't that
it's
crazy?
So interesting. In the States, I think every rental we've done, a spouse can drive for free. You don't ever have to pay.
But conversely, they allowed us to drop this car off to rent it near Berlin and drop it off in Cologne without paying anything extra. I think like €10 or something.
Well, I don't even know if that was the drop-off
Yeah, so it was, anyway, it was super cheap, or maybe zero to do that. And usually that costs a lot in the US and other countries too. So we were pretty surprised by that.
Yeah.
Overall, a good experience so far. All right, let's hit the road. We just found the coolest feature ever in this car. When we plugged in our phone, it pulled up this thing called CarPlay on the iPhone, which we'd never used before. But basically, you plug it in, and then you get like a little Apple home screen on this in this little screen here. That's pretty cool. So we can play our Spotify. We got some GoTA playing, and we can just click here and go to our maps. We have to use Apple Maps. That's the only downside, but pretty cool, huh?
This is so nice because we never have a mount to put up when we're driving. So when I'm trying to like follow directions, I like try to just do it by hearing her, and it's a disaster. So this is much nicer.
We've made it to our Airbnb here in Dresden, but we ended up just going straight to work because we have to plan the rest of our route and some of the stuff we're going to do in the UK. We haven't been doing a very good job of planning, you guys. So.
No, it's been like the night before typically. Tonight I booked us a place that's coming up in 2 days, so that's a little bit better than we've been doing.
But we are staying in this charming little cabin with the nicest German people. This is just in their backyard.
Yeah.
But check this place out. We've kind of trashed it a little bit, but it's kind of a small place.
Yeah, it gets trashed.
It's pretty cool though.
It's really hot, so sorry we have this. I'll turn it off of us for a second.
Tomorrow we are going to go on a hike, or at least a nice drive through a park.
Yes, Saxon, Switzerland Park,
yeah, we looked up photos and it looked really cool.
Oh my gosh.
Yeah, so keep your eyes out for that video. That should be a lot of fun. And we might squeeze in some other stuff as well
we
for
hear
part
there's a
2
castle nearby,
of our road trip.
Oh yeah, I was just thinking about tomorrow, but this whole week we're gonna jam pack so many cool sites into it. We've been in so many cities, and we decided we don't want to be in any more big cities. We want to be in like little towns and see the sights. So that's what we're doing.
By the way, we kind of had our first experience driving on the Autobahn today, which was awesome. I think we're going to make a proper video of us just kind of doing that and giving our thoughts on it and stuff like that, and just describing what it's been like for us. But we wanted to have a couple more times trying it out and seeing how everyone drives. But it was pretty intense. Definitely some of the fastest moving cars I've ever seen on a highway.
Yeah, we're excited to show it to you guys because from our little taste today, it's pretty epic. All right, we are gonna type up a bunch of emails real quick and then go immediately to bed because we're trying to be good and get up early tomorrow so we can beat the crowds. You'll see, I guess, if that works out, though. Good night, adventurers.
We'll see you on the road.